Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on service marketing. Services are offerings by a firm that are in the form of deeds, processes, and performance. A service is an activity or benefit that is extended by one party to another. It is intrinsically intangible in nature and it does not result in any transfer of ownership. Did you know, in the United States, the service sector contributes to more than 65% of the total GDP. Examples of service sector include healthcare, banking, airlines, logistics, education, tourism, insurance, telecom, and information technology. Now let's understand the characteristics of services. The four key characteristics are intangibility, heterogeneity, inseparability, and perishability. Let's start with intangibility. Service is not a physical object. Hence, it cannot be seen, tasted, smelt, or felt like other physical products. Since service is an experience, the customer does not know about the service until he or she uses it once. Example, to know how a stay at Ritz hotel feels, the customer has to pay and experience the stay. Next characteristics, heterogeneity. It gets challenging to establish a standard for service due to its inconsistency, variability, and non-standardization. All of this just because the service is often delivered by different people with different delivery times and customer involvement levels. For example, the quality of service experienced by a traveler while flying with an airline will differ each time depending on the cabin crew, co-passengers, and travel time. Next up is inseparability. It signifies the services are produced and consumed simultaneously because customers are a vital part of the service production process. This concept can be better grasped through a comparison of services and goods. For example, an Apple iPhone is a product. Apple devices are assembled in China or India, stored at multiple distribution units worldwide, and then sold by local retailers, both online and offline, to customers in their country. On the other hand, a health checkup at a hospital is a service. First, one needs to pay a consultation fee, followed by a real-time doctor-patient session in which both the parties need to be physically present for service delivery. Next up is the concept of perishability. It is a fact that services are perishable and cannot be stored for later use unlike goods. Additionally, services cannot be stored, saved, returned, or resold once delivered to a customer. Example, a hotel's room rate is INR 5,000 per night. So the maximum monthly revenue, assuming 30 days from this room, would be INR 150,000. However, if the room is unoccupied for 10 days, the hotelier loses INR 50,000, which cannot be recovered as the service is perishable. Now let's look at the difference between physical goods and services. Goods are a thing where services are an activity or process. Goods are tangible, whereas services are intangible. Goods are homogeneous, where services are heterogeneous. In goods, production and distribution are separate from consumption. In services, production, distribution, consumption occur simultaneously. The core value is produced in the factory in case of goods. In case of services, the core value is produced when service providers and customers interact. Goods can be stored, services cannot be stored. In goods, transfer of ownership is possible. In services, there is no transfer of ownership. And finally, no participation of customers is required in the production process of goods. Whereas in the case of services, it involves the participation of customers in the production process. Now let's understand the topic on goods services continuum. Goods services continuum refers to a representation of the correlation between goods and services. What a customer gets delivered today is a combination of goods and services. There are 5 combinations. Let's look at the first one. Companies offering only tangible goods. Such companies provide only tangible goods but do not offer any services related or otherwise with the products. Example, Red Bull. The next combination is services offered along with tangible goods. In case of technology-related goods, customers need to be familiarized about the installation and usage of the product. At such instances, delivery, installation, operational training, and after-sales workshop services are provided by the firm itself. Example, Tesla, Apple iPhone, and Hitachi air conditioners all come with accompanied services. The third, goods and services in nearly equal measure. Some goods and services are offered in nearly equal proportions to make it a pleasant experience for the customer. Example, Ritz-Carlton and Starbucks. Fourth, services accompanied by minor goods. In such a case, the service is accompanied by small tangible products, either independently or as a part of the marketer's offer. Example, Etihad Airways and JP Morgan Chase Bank. And finally, pure service which is not accompanied by any goods. Companies may provide services that may not be accompanied by any goods. For example, physiotherapy. That's it folks, that brings an end to the topic on introduction to services. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you've liked the video, do subscribe to our channel. If you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.